had to write that song for a friend in chat. For Eric, our Irish friend. I should have wrote this song before St. Patrick's Day. It's when I should have wrote this song. I'm taking care of a fire here. I got my fire going. It's getting chilly in here. I should have did this before I went live, but I didn't. So I'm doing it now. There we go. Get this fire going. There we go. That's good. Nice. Get this fire. It's a little chilly in here. It's a little chilly. So I wrote a song for our Irish friend. The lyrics were tough for me. They were a challenge. This song was a challenge for me to write. I'm not going to lie. It gave me a little headache trying to write it. Oh my gosh. Hopefully he'll pop up in chat before he goes to bed. We'll see if he pops in chat. I'm only going to play it if he pops in chat. And there's been a bunch of stuff going on since. All right. Let's see what's going on now. What's up, Birdman? I'm seeing if Eric shows up. What's up? I did the Irish song. Yes, I did. But I'm not playing it unless he shows up. In the meantime, I'm going to catch up. Cluster impact site. We showed this already today. Numerous videos emerging showing a number of cluster munitions impacts across central and southern Israel. I missed it. I gotta make coffee. Jesus. I think that's the one we saw on the other camera. That's crazy. All right, Matt, close the door. I'm live. There's one interceptor, but yeah, you could see that one clearly hit. Jesus. These are different angles. Now that looks like Iran. That definitely looks like Iran. Or maybe southern Lebanon. I don't know what they're saying that is. Oh, it is southeast of Tehran, that image. Let's see. Did he show up in chat? No, he's not here. What's up, Chris? I really wanted him to show up. I wrote the song for him. We've seen that video already. Not much since I went off the air. Not much at all. Not much at all since I left. I just cleared Telegram. I'm really worried about what Iran would do if we attack power grid. I know. I know. Birdman, I know. It's not even that, what they could do to the Arab states and Israel with their infrastructure and their water supply, meaning the desalination plants. That is a major concern. I would make sure before I use that as a means of a threat to make sure they have no missiles and drones left before I start making those kind of statements, because the only way they can retaliate is through missiles and drones to hit sites around the Persian Gulf on the other side and hit those. I think there's like 50 something desalination plants that supplies 100 million people of water, and it's integrated into the power supply, into electric. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's a scary thought. Because that's what they already threatened, the infrastructure in the Arab states and their water supply. What's up, Angel? What's up, Bob? What's up, Will? Chris? Man, he didn't show up. I wrote the Irish song for him. It's late in Ireland. What is it? After... Oh my God, it's late in Ireland. It's almost... What? 2... If it's 6... What is it? 5 hours ahead? It's almost 1:30 a.m.? Alexa, what time is it in Dublin, Ireland?
It's 12:29 a.m.
Oh, it's
12:29.
It's not too bad. That ain't too bad. I need coffee. Which coffee do you like better? Some like the red container. Folgers? Maxwell House, I think, is in blue. I use good old Walmart brand. That's what I use. And it's still $20. What's up, Happy Camper? And you're Irish? And you live in the UK? Well, I wrote a song for Eric in chat. Because he said, why don't you write a song for the Fighting Irish? Oh, the Irish. We are in desperate times. You had a painful weekend? Well, I hope you're feeling better now. I don't know. I haven't seen Tammy because I don't use Discord anymore. I just gave up on it. It was driving me nuts. For real, the Walmart brand is $20. $20 for the can. You think I'm spending $30 on coffee? Are you nuts? But I am in the mood for a cup of coffee right now. I could use it. If it works, it works. Matter of fact, let me go heat up a cup of coffee, and then I'm going to play the Irish. I only did like 4 of them. You pulled... Oh, my God. I know that pain. I used to play sports big time when I was young. Big time. Football, baseball, hockey. Never basketball. I was best in baseball. Football second. Hockey, street hockey. Roller skates. And using... Do I have one nearby? We used to use, and it's crazy, a roll of electrical black tape. After you hit it a few times, it turns into like a puck. It's crazy. We used to play the street hockey with the net and everything. My friend had the net. He would roll it from his yard into a playground. And we'd be on roller skates, and we'd be playing hockey with a freaking electrical black tape. And it turned like hard as a rock, like a puck. And I actually have injuries. We don't want to start doing like Jaws and showing. I have dents. Let me see if I can feel them still. I was bleeding earlier. I got cut working outside. I used to be able to feel them getting hit. Now, it's been a long time, so it's hard to find them. But I have them. I have them dents in the bones. Because I wasn't protected. But I used to throw... Why am I picking up my right hand when I'm lefty? I used to throw 90 miles per hour. Oh my God, that door's open. Pulling a hamstring ain't no joke either. What is it? Don't bother me right now. Oh my gosh, now it's his turn. My papa, it's raining. I'm not taking you out to get soaked and then you bring it all in the house. No. You're going to wait. This, you're going to wait. You could try. You're not going to get it. Then you get soaked, shake, starts. Oh my God, he makes a mess. Oh my God. But, I had bone chips in here, my elbow. They had to do surgery. I had rotator cuff surgery. I broke that finger. No, what am I using that finger? I broke that finger playing football. It's crooked. I don't know if you could see it. It's crooked. Broke both ankles playing football. I almost tore a ligament in my leg. Almost. But not quite. It was a strain. I was lucky. But it's painful. I know that pain. I'm not showing off the legs. You couldn't see nothing. That's why the light is off. Put some what? Put some clothes on. Are you crazy? I like being comfortable. Well, I'm not going to get bundled up. I have sweatpants on. I got the fire going. I need coffee. There's nothing going on. Oh, wait. We have more. There's a couple of more telegrams. It's quiet now. Which is a good thing. The other side is yapping. They just put out more airstrikes. U.S.-Israeli airstrikes in Tehran, Iran right now. That's what they're stating. I don't know if it's true. That's the media for the other side. We're going to be keeping an eye on it. There's not much going on right now, which is good news in these places. Dark Raven, what's happening? Anyway, let me make my coffee because I'm freaking out. Or should I get... No, I don't want to get all power energy drink. I'll be right back. Let me make some coffee. Walmart coffee. Oh my God, Taco, you make a mess. This is you. Come here. Get over here. He goes running. He knows the bag was on the floor. He knows he did wrong, but he went running. He's not stupid. Oh no. Don't tell me they didn't give me coffee. There you go. I had a couple of coffee cakes, but I don't know what I did with them. Alexa, turn on the living room light.
Okay.
While my coffee's getting ready. I had two of them. I found them. I found them. I'm only going to have one. Close this. Fire. Let me get my coffee. Alexa, shut off living room light.
Okay.
Oh, that fire's going good. Oh, nice fresh coffee. Love it. It's chilly over here. All right, what's going on in here? What's up, Dagger? I know. Where is Eric? You can't blame him. He's in Ireland. It's late. But somebody here is in the UK. It's late there, too. Oh, that's so good. Except if you're Bob in chat, CND boy. He's in Vancouver. I mean, British Columbia. Not far from Vancouver. It's 3 hours less than I am, so it's freaking dinner time over there. It's not even 9 o'clock here. It's not even 6 of where he is. Let's see what else. And good evening, Tammy. Eric is here. Oh, he made it. I have 5 different versions for you. 5 different versions. So you might want to get a piece of paper, because whichever one you like, I'm publishing. But we have somebody else who's Irish as well in here. Oh, stop it, 5:40 p.m. Yeah, I just wrote this. I called it the Emerald Isle. I'm actually going to put the video because there's not much going on the screen, so you can see the lyrics. Some are more, 2 are like more traditional sounding. 1 is like more rock. You'll hear them. Depends which screen it's going to pop up on.
Standing on a hill of Tara, the rightful high king stands tall. Island of destiny poetically roars, powerful Irish symbol for all. The land of saints and scholars, deep in its religious devotion. Convents and monasteries across the land, Christianity set in motion. Intellectual and artistic achievements, preserving its classical traditions. The Celtic tiger rises, testament to Irish ambitions. The land of 1,000 welcomes, 100,000 greetings. Symbols of Irish hospitality, Stewartstown cream of the barley whiskey drinking. Beauty of the Emerald Isle when Erin first rose, struggles against British rule. The fighting Irish proudly oppose. Will Prime Minister Martin lead the way? Representing the Hibernian people, leadership through power and strength. Or will he appear to look feeble?
Next. Let's do the next one. This way we can hear the different ones. That was the chorus. We know what it sounds like.
Standing on a hill of Tara, the rightful high king stands tall. Island of destiny poetically roars, powerful Irish symbol for all. The land of saints and scholars, deep in its
I like this
religious
one.
devotion. Convents and monasteries across the land, Christianity set in motion. Intellectual and artistic achievements, preserving its classical traditions. The Celtic tiger rises, testament to Irish ambitions. The land of 1,000 welcomes, 100,000 greetings. Symbols of Irish hospitality, Stewartstown cream of the barley whiskey drinking. Beauty of the Emerald leprechauns and pots of gold. Celtic tales passed down over time. Banshee screams of doom are told. The Irish vampire stirs in the night in a place called Derry. A dwarf with magical powers, tales which are considered scary. Amazing history of ancient Ireland, its beauty a land to behold. The welcoming of its people, a land of green gold. Celts, Norsemen, English and Scots, a country rich in tradition, striving to keep its identity. Republic of Ireland free from Britain. Beauty of the Emerald Isle when Erin first rose. Struggles against British rule, the fighting Irish proudly oppose. Will Prime Minister Martin lead the way, representing the Hibernian people? Leadership.
You want to know something? All the songs are toast. All the songs are toast. They're all toast. Every one I wrote. There's a typo. It doesn't make sense. I just seen it and now I'm upset. I'm upset! And it has to be corrected. So even though these songs may sound good, they're toast. Let me just play the other ones though. Because there was some really, there's a really good rockin' one. I could ignore that one typo.
Standing on a hill of Tara, the rightful High King stands tall. Island of destiny poetically roars. Powerful Irish symbols.
It could be okay with the key.
The land of saints and scholars deep in its religious devotion. Convents and monasteries across the land, Christianity set in motion. Intellectual and artistic achievements, preserving its classical traditions. The Celtic tiger rises testament to Irish.
See, I like it when it says Celtic, not Celtic.
100,000 greetings, symbols of Irish hospitality. Stewartstown cream of the barley whiskey drinking. Beauty of the Emerald Isle when Erin first rose. Struggles against British rule, the fighting Irish proudly oppose. Will Prime Minister Martin lead the way, representing Hibernian people? Leadership through power and strength, or will he appear to look feeble? Mythical legends and lore, leprechauns and pots of gold. Celtic tales passed down over time, banshee screams of doom are told. The Irish vampire stirs in the night in a place called Derry. A dwarf with magical powers, tales which are considered scary. Amazing history of ancient Ireland, its beauty a land to behold. The welcoming of its people, a land of green gold. Celts, Norsemen, English and Scots, a country rich in tradition, striving to keep its identity.
It works though. Can't really.
Beauty of the Emerald Isle when Erin first rose. Struggles against British rule, the fighting Irish proudly oppose. Will Prime Minister Martin lead the way, representing Hibernian people?
It does have a Trans-Siberian,
Through power and strength,
but
will he appear to look feeble?
believe it or not, I think the next one is my favorite. I think this is my favorite one. It's more rock.
Fateful High King stands tall.
I changed it a
Island
little.
of destiny,
I like this
poetically
one.
Roar's powerful Irish symbol for all. The land of saints and scholars. Deep in it's a religious devotion. Convents and monasteries across the land. Christianity set in motion. Intellectual and artistic achievements. Preserving its classical traditions. The Celtic tiger rises. Testament
This is
to
the one.
Irish ambitions. The land of 1,000 welcomes. 100,000 greetings. Symbols of Irish hospitality. Stewartstown cream of the barley whiskey drinking. Beauty of the Emerald Isle when Erin first rose. Struggles against British rule. The fighting Irish proudly oppose. Will Prime Minister Martin lead the way? Representing the Hibernian people. Leadership through power and strength. Or will he appear to look feeble?
This one.
Mythical legends and lore, leprechauns and pots of gold, Celtic tales passed down over time, banshee screams of doom are told. The Irish vampire stirs in the night, in a place called Derry, a dwarf with magical powers, tales which are considered scary. Amazing history of ancient Ireland, its beauty a land to behold, the welcoming of its people, a land of green gold. Celts, Norsemen, English and Scots, a country rich in tradition, striving to keep
Right?
its identity. Republic of Ireland, free from Britain.
The Republic of Ireland, free from Britain.
Beauty of the Emerald Isle when Erin first rose. Struggles against British rule. The fighting Irish proudly oppose. Will Prime Minister Martin lead the way? Representing the Hibernian people. Leadership through power and strength. Or will he appear to look feeble?
This is my favorite. Listen to that. That is badass, actually. That's my favorite. That is definitely my favorite. It rocks. It rocks. It rocks. Isn't it? Now, you can tell, Eric, and those that are Irish, really Irish, that know the lore. I did a lot.
Alarm. Mitula.
I did a lot of research on numerous sites to write that song. I looked at old folklore. Different stories like sea hags. Some of that is taken from books. Some of them refer to where it originated from. For the Irish, you would really know where I came from when I wrote that song. Because it took me almost an hour to write it. The lyrics. Because I had to do a lot of research. Wow, that's not where I thought it was going to be. That's not far from Demona. This is getting like really psycho. It really is. Oh my god, I got Tusi's video on my phone up still. I was watching it on my phone while I was using the computer to type out the lyrics. I'm just clearing out all these messages. My gosh. It's cray cray. Okay. Where was I? If you don't mind, I'm gonna get my friends to put it on Facebook. I don't do social media myself. Okay, Dagger. I still have family back in Ireland, west of Ireland. Well, let me upload this to my distributor. I do have to fix a lyric. It's bothering me badly. Oh, it's bothering me so bad. You can see how I wrote it out. See how I wrote it? I did a lot of research on this. Like, that is an actual stone. And it's said to roar. And I kind of changed it around a little bit. A king stands on it and it roars. It's a beautiful location because I seen a picture of it. There's a lot in here. The Celtic Tiger is about their economy. And this is definitely part of their ancestry. I tried to put the word text, but I couldn't come up with a good word to rhyme with text. It was supposed to be classical texts. And the land of 1,000 welcomes is an actual thing. There was actually a law that people had to be welcoming when they visited Ireland. They don't recognize it, but people in Ireland still know about this. And there's that whiskey you told me. I threw it in. Symbols of Irish. Erin first rose. It was in a poem. That's where that came from. Emerald Isle. So I used that in there. I used a lot of references here. Like the Banshees. There's a thing about the Irish vampire. But I couldn't put the name in because I knew it wasn't going to pronounce it right. So I had to write Irish vampire. I wanted to use the actual name, but there's no way the AI would pick up and say it properly. So I said, I'm going to have to come up with another way. But that's supposed to be like one of the scariest Ireland folklore stories about the vampire. What's up, Navy Mom? Yeah, it's a new song, Bean. Hi, Bean. So I had to like change it up a little bit. And yeah, I went into the history with there's also the Normans. I didn't put it in because it would have been too long. So I kept the Normans out of the Celts, Norsemen, English. It should have been Normans and Scots. But I kept that one out. You could tell I did my research. And the Republic of China, it's divided into two parts. I learned a lot researching for this song. It's crazy. I was like, oh my God. And I was looking, what's another word for Irish people? Hibernian. You can't say Gaelic because that's language. So I had to be, let me change the mess up now that I'm here. That was why I was doing this. Where is the mess up? I'm so upset. Where is it? Why don't I see it? Where is the mistake? Oh, right here. Striving to keep. Not the. I was typing so fast. That's bad. That bothers me. But you can't tell in the lyrics because it's so fast. Thank gosh. I gotta save this. I just corrected it. That upsets me. I kind of rushed it when I wrote it. But I'm gonna upload that now so you guys could grab it. It'll be available in 24 hours. Some faster than others because all my music is available everywhere. Amazon, Pandora, Spotify, any of those platforms, it's available. even Shazam. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm signed out of my distributor. Oh, shit. This is not good news. I pay a distribution company to put my music out to all the platforms. I know that's not gonna be right. I'm in. Okay, let's do this quick. This way you guys can get the song. I'll do the other song, Will, Peace at Last, another time. I want to just do this for Eric and anyone else that wants to. It's even on YouTube Music. What's the genre? Oh, shit. What would the genre be? By the way, everything's quiet right now. I'm watching Telegram and it's quiet. I have to pick a genre. Folk. I'll put folk. Or rock. It's more folk. I gotta put an image. Skywatcher logo. There it is. Track, the title. The Emerald Isle. I have caps on. Okay, we have to. Oh shit, now we gotta figure out which is the MP3. Oh no. I downloaded it, but is it this one? Should be. Play. It's not. Oh no. I can't believe I didn't download it. Oh, now I gotta go get it. Because I played the MP4. Oh, I hope I don't get bothered. AB's gonna call you at 10:30. She's talking to me while I'm live. This happens all the time, folks. Mom, what?
Everybody's going bananas, crazy.
I am.
In Florida, when
Alright, it's not that one. That's the one. Let's download this right now. It's number 5. Okay. Okay, we got it. Number 5. Up here. Okay, it's gonna clean up my audio. Give me a second. I have to. Do not get it on iTunes because you'll have to pay. I'm being honest. Even though I charged the lowest I could charge, I don't like charging people for nothing. All tracks. Oh, I gotta do the Apple. Shit. So all my music, because I own the rights to this music. Because I have the pro version and I write the lyrics. So I own the rights. And they screen it and they check it. Especially Apple. They're very strict. For anyone who publishes stuff, you'll know. Okay, we're almost done. Continue. It's verifying. Now I gotta copy the lyrics. And to do this right, you know we gotta do that, right? Oh my God, Irish is capitalized. Celtic should be capitalized. Irish. British. Irish. Irish is capitalized there. Derry. Ireland. Everything there is right. Ireland. Britain. Right here. Okay, that's good enough. Let's copy.
Is somebody knocking on the door?
Oh, it's rain. I actually want to hear it one more time. But I'll play the MPV. I'm not going to cover the screen. All right. Now we're going to do the lyrics. It's published, but I have to do the lyrics.
I really like my nose.
Oh, I missed British. It tells me the typos, which is pretty freaking cool. Hibernian needs to be capitalized. And Hibernian up here. Stewartstown, I'm going to have to put a hyphen. I missed Irish over here. But that's not right. I'm going to leave it alone. Okay, all typos are done. Okay, the song is now published officially. It'll appear probably on Amazon Music first and Spotify. The last one is always Apple. Always. No, heck no, you're not taking up the stream. Everything's quiet, Eric. I'm not even getting anything on Telegram. There's no new news other than what you heard on 2C and what I said earlier. There's really nothing coming up because you got to remember, a lot of these reporters, it's late. They're trying to get sleep. Whether they're in Iran, whether they're anywhere in the region, it's late there now. These people are trying to get some sleep and rest. Can you imagine what they're going through? Just to try to get a few hours of sleep. You know what I mean? I mean, what time is it now? Alexa, what time is it in Tel Aviv, Israel?
It's 3:07 a.m. in Tel Aviv,
And it's
Israel.
4:37 a.m. in Iran. These people are trying to get rest. Now, we'll keep an eye if any alerts, because you never know when things could happen. Things could happen at any time. We'll keep an eye on the alerts. And if I get any news coming in, Telegram or otherwise. But right now, it's kind of quiet. Okay, we can get rid of that. I'm going to play it one more time because I want to get used to it. It's the first time I really heard the whole thing. Wait, time out. Time out. On my... Can only get song on your YouTube channel, bud. I don't know about that. Hold on. Oh my God, I had a pain in my leg. YouTube. Timeout. You're using YouTube, so let me see if it comes up. Okay, so if you put Bill Skywatcher in YouTube, my songs are here. Just in YouTube, put Bill Skywatcher. The songs are here. Now it's going to take a minute before this one appears, but my songs are here. Now it's going to take a while before it appears. Peace at Last is there, so it'll show up. Just put Bill Skywatcher in YouTube and you'll find it. Eventually. It's not going to be there right away. So you could spread it that way. I do got to do the other Peace at Last. So, where's Battle for Britain? I never uploaded Battle for Britain. Are you kidding? Oh, I haven't because I haven't decided which one I want to do. The Battle for Britain. That's another one. Which one am I going to do for that? Oh my gosh. So I got to download. I got to do 2 and now I got to do Battle of Britain. But I don't know which one I like. Battle for Britain, I wrote. For our UK friends. I may have to go through this right now. So I gotta upload these other ones. Not right now. So I gotta do Peace at Last and Battle for Britain. But I have to pick which one I want to do now. Why isn't Suno opening? Okay, Battle for Britain. Here we go. I'm gonna have to choose which one I like. There's one that sounds like Iron Maiden.
Neolithic monuments of early Winston Churchill. The Union Jack flag flies proudly. Freedom represented to all. We fight for our right to represent. Great Britain will never die.
I gotta hear the guitar part. I don't think it's this one. I don't think it's that one.
Lack of representation of our
Now I gotta remember which one it is. I gotta hit a solo. That's it. That's the one. Which one is that? Battle for Britain 3. This is the one. Sounds like Maiden there. This is the Battle for Britain 3. This is. Let's put the video. Oh, please, God, let it be the same song. put this on the other screen.
Neolithic monuments of early history, theories of the structure of Stonehenge, complex history of conquest and invasion.
Haha. Marty Friedman.
Patriots stand to defend. Medieval period leads to English monarchy. Civil war for control of the throne. Defeat of the Spanish Armada. The Renaissance now begun. Unions formed with Scotland and Ireland. The Kingdom of Great Britain formed, leading the world during the Industrial Revolution, taking the world by storm. Wars impact British society, taking its toll on the people. One man stands tall against the enemy, leading Britain, Sir Winston Churchill. The Union Jack flag flies proudly, freedom represented to all. We fight for our right to represent. Great Britain will never fall. We stand to unite under the flag. Our ancestors fought for this right. The future will not be shattered by a leader who cowers with fraud. Lack of representation of our nation, appeasing to one side, ignoring the needs of society, instead seeking to hide. Citizens express their rights, facing crimes instead of freedom, speaking their minds or beliefs. Why would have to free them? We need to take our country back, electing new leadership. The current course is doomed, his power should soon be stripped. Raising the flag once again, the Union Jack waves proudly. Great Britain will rise again. Our voices raised loudly. The Union Jack flag flies proudly, freedom represented to all. We fight for our right to represent. Great Britain will never fall. We stand to unite under the flag. Our ancestors fought for this right. The future will not be shattered by a leader who cowers with fraud.
Okay. We're good with music for now. So I wrote that for the UK friends in chat. The lyrics for that. Not bad. I write all my lyrics. Look how quickly I got the Irish song out. I told you I was gonna do it. So, you know, that's how I can do. It's not that difficult for me to write. You're welcome. So, yeah. I mean, even the song I wrote last year is so crazy because I think I wrote it before, I don't even know. I know it was last year. But when I wrote War Drums, listen to the lyrics and how they fit to now. It's crazy. It's like a premonition when I wrote the lyrics to War Drums. It's heavy too. A little. There's two versions. It's like, holy shit. Yeah, I agree with that, Nick. For real. All right, that's one version. Okay, that's number one. What about this one? There's two versions I like. This is the other version. This is War Drums.
Thunder roars in the distance, lights appear in the sky. Streaks zigzag above, top guns blazing as they fly. Battle stations for the fleet, defense countermeasures in place. Emotions whirl within with apprehension, soon to engage face to face. Propaganda fills the air, false sense of security. Bluster turned to fluster, tyranny's path to obscurity. Misleading their people, the truth hidden behind the veil. Society begins its uprising, freedom will prevail. The power of the forces align with fearless allies. Mission to be one. Confidence as they rise. Defeat not an option. The enemy will lie in defeat. The drums of war begin. Thunderous with every beat.
Why does that screen look like that?
A match ignites the tinder box. Countries gripped in fear. Will this become the next world war? Border soon to disappear. Allies against the evil axis. Struggle between good and evil. Viewed through different lenses. In the eyes of the beholder.
I wrote that last year. And when I hear those lyrics, I'm like, what's going on now? It fits. And I wrote that shit last year. It's wild. It's almost like a premonition. Looking back at it. Slovakia Prime Minister said, what? Has the only one that can carry, that came out and told the truth about the threat. I haven't seen anything about that. I'm going to have to look into that. And like, I did write a song for the president, but I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to do it. I wrote it because I always say this. I'm in the middle. I'm right in the middle. I'm an independent. But I did write one for him when he was inaugurated. I did. I try to write for everything, for everyone, for every audience. I write broadly. Some people may like some songs I write, some people may not, and the opposite. But I write for everything. I like doing it like that. I like to write for everyone. You know what I mean? Eric. I tried to be polite when I wrote the song. I was thinking more. And I did look into him. I did, obviously. And I kind of made a reference of him looking feeble. Especially when he defended Starmer last week with the president. I was like, what? And NATO? I was like, what? But he's independent. Ireland is independent. They try not to get involved with all that. But I'm still like, really? Really? I was like, what? It took me aback a little bit. Play the president song? You really want to hear that one? You really want to hear that? It's probably going to upset other people. I'm just saying. But I mean, I have other songs I write that could upset the opposite. Right? I got to figure out which one it is, though. What version? That's what happens when you're an independent. You piss both people off. It just comes with the territory. It's a lose-lose. All right, hold on. I got to find it. It's not that one. It's really good, actually. I think. The way I wrote it. It's country-ish.
Personal attacks of character, criticism of demeanor, cases of disillusion, questions of behavior. Despite all the attempts, ill-advised schemes, social media promoting his strength, making America great again memes. Addressing the deep-rooted fallacies within our governmental system, exposure through transparency, revelations of wisdom and expectations of renewal stretch across the homeland. As a new start begins, the hourglass of sand, rising from the ashes, American flag waves behind. A leader stands for our country, leadership well defined. He rises above all the propaganda. The phoenix is reborn. It all begins first day in office, under God and flag is dutifully sworn. Addressing all the nation's concerns, domestic and abroad, keeping adversaries second guessing. His policies kept obscure, securing our borders, relighting our economy, standing for our nation with pride of autonomy. America to take its place, leading by example. The power of our president, world leadership well defined. He rises above all the propaganda. The phoenix is reborn. It all begins first day in office under God and flag. It's dutifully sworn.
I did it in country because I actually sent it to Trump Jr., but they never used it. I actually did send it to Donald Trump Jr. And I said, you can use this. My permission. You could use it if you want. Because I knew that was the kind of vibe they might like to play in the background. You know what I mean? That's one thing about my music. I don't charge. I have to on certain platforms because I have to for the distribution company. I'm forced to charge. I don't have a choice. But I always choose for Apple the lowest amount, 69 cents. I would have to look at my lyrics and try to make that into a rock version. It probably would sound good. But I made it in that specific style because I thought it would be something they'd be interested in. Does that make sense? That's why I wrote it. So you're looking at, this is Beirut. There is absolutely nothing coming out on Telegram because they were all sleeping. There's no alerts. Everything's quiet. Thank God. In a way, thank God. I mean, my gosh, what's been going on in Israel. We know what's going, well, we kind of get an idea what's going on in Iran, but at the same time, we don't. There's Jerusalem. And no, that's Lebanon. What happened to my Tel Aviv feed? I think it failed. I don't see my, oh yes it is, it's right here. Kind of looks odd. And I'm not going to focus on Tel Aviv because unless we get alerts, I'd rather see if anything occurs in Beirut, because you never know. The weather in this region has been terrible the last few days. Terrible. Maybe it's good, they need the rain, but it's been thunderstorms and rainy and foggy and cloudy for like the last 3 days, 3 or 4 days. You like the lyrics? Yeah, what's up, Brian? And I offered them they could use it for, I gave them permission to use it. So, at least I mean, I wrote it. That's at the time. I've written a lot of songs now. Lyrics. I must have like 70 songs now. Close to it. That's crazy. How many songs I've actually written lyrics to. That's a lot. In like a year and a half's time. Doesn't sound like much, but it is. I sent him the message on Facebook. I sent him the file. I actually private messaged him and sent him the file on Facebook. And you know, I have an actual, I want to show you. Not that I'm going to get into this topic right now. But I do have something from December 10th. That was his letter. That's not the one. That's the letter I actually wrote to the president. Oh, I hope I did not lose this. I will be upset. What is that noise? Oh boy, oh boy. I will not be a happy camper because I don't even know if I have that email from the White House. And it's cool because it's signed. You know, I'm not saying it's signed by him. Oh, here it is. Trump response. It's pretty cool. As I write to the White House, correspondence. Look, this was December 10th, a few months ago. He wrote me back. I took out my information here to share it. And he sent me this. See that? So I write to him. I do. I was talking about Ukraine at that time. It took time for them to answer it because of the shutdown. They weren't working, if you remember. So I had to wait to get my response. And I didn't get it till December. So I actually have written to the president. And you can see that was December 10th, dated 2025. That's just a couple of months ago. 3 months ago? 4 months ago? You know what I mean? So, now, I'm not saying he signed it. It could be, a generic thing. But still, it's cool. You know? Just saying. So yeah, even though I may come across as leaning one way or the other, I am very proactive. I stay engaged. That's why doing this Iran thing is not just because I decided to just do it out of nowhere. I have interest in certain causes and topics, issues. Do you know what I mean? And it's good to be proactive. I have other letters, but I'm not getting into that right now. One was very personal, thanking me. So that was during the first administration. I never wrote to Biden, but I wrote to him 4 times in his first administration, now once in this one. So 5 times total. So they kind of know who I am now. And I won't write them unless I think it's a very serious topic to discuss. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to just come across as like sending letters to the White House every 3 months. I would if it's something like like this Iran thing. You could write to him about this. But who is he listening to? He's in his circle. And he's going to make the ultimate decision. Yeah, he might, he's probably so overwhelmed with this. Do I think a letter will impact it? No. I mean, they might read it to him, but they probably are overwhelmed with the amount of emails coming in. So I pick and choose carefully, like what I'm going to discuss. I try to think outside the box a little bit. Because obviously he's going to make the ultimate decision as commander-in-chief. But, okay. Let's see if you guys figure this out. The way I observe it. Who is frequently seen other than his press secretary? Because she's always. Who is always seen near the president? Who is his go-to guy? And not Stephen Miller. Who is the guy you see all the time close by when he's going to Marine One or Air Force One or coming off? And who is it? And it says a lot, actually. That's the one that he really listens to. Let's see if you guys get it. Did you see? No, I never saw that, Eric. I want to see what you guys say. Just based on an observation. No one's answering. What happened? I think my music scared everybody away, to be honest. I'm very proud of my music, my lyrics. Yeah, it's AI music, but I'm very proud of it. I'll look it up. I'll remember later to do it. Ice cream truck Biden. No, not his wife. My gosh. Come on. Marco Rubio. Rubio is always near him whenever he can. It's Rubio. He's got that thing with Rubio. I'm telling you. Rubio has his ear. I think he has his ear more than anyone. Even the vice president. I think it's Rubio. I think he leans on Rubio heavy. In my opinion. Just based on an observation. It is. If you ever see who's in the background, Rubio. And Rubio's always watching, and he's very serious. Obviously, when they sit, is Rubio on the right? Yeah, Rubio's if I'm sitting like the president, Rubio's usually on his right, and Vance is on his left, and then Hegseth and the others, but because he's bilingual. Oh my gosh, you guys are too much. Another good video of Trump roasting everyone. So, in my, Hegseth, yeah, I think, well, I would rather speak to the Joint Chiefs, personally, myself. If I really, really want to find out what's going on, I want to go speak to the Joint Chiefs. And definitely Admiral Cooper in the area, in the Middle East. Definitely want to get him on the phone. I mean, obviously they're going to speak, he's going to speak to, the people, he's going to call Bibi. I don't know if the red phone is busy now. Putin or China. I don't know if that was too busy right now. Remember, tomorrow. Exactly. Go to the source. I'd rather hear it directly. But I don't know what's going to happen at 7:44 tomorrow night, the deadline. All I know is everything's quiet right now. And I'm not even joking. Telegram is quiet. Everything is quiet. It is late there. My gosh. It's approaching, 5 a.m.? Well, after 5, I think, in Iran now. Alexa, what time is it in Tehran, Iran?
It's 5:13 a.m. in Tehran right now.
It's 13? 5:13 in Iran. So it's already early in the morning there. And what time is it in Tel Aviv? Oh, I gotta say it now. Alexa, what time is it in Tel Aviv, Israel?
It's 3:44 a.m. in
It's
Tel
almost
Aviv.
4 a.m. And over there too, in Lebanon. Cuba, did you see, I think Tusi mentioned it, that Cuba is now saying they'd go to war? I agree. You got to go I said this yesterday. I was saying it over and over. You go all the way. You don't go half-ass now. You got to go all the way. All the way. And I know a lot of people out there disagree. I get it. But you don't start this without finishing it. That's just my opinion. Let's see. What was I going to look up? Oh, my gosh. Oh, yeah. Why isn't it searching? We got to do latest news. Yeah, it's political, but look. Today, Cuban military is prepared for potential U.S. aggression. Issued a blunt warning to the U.S. on Sunday. His island's military is prepared for any U.S. aggression. He doesn't understand why the United States would attack the island, but added, our military is always prepared. And in fact, it's preparing these days for the possibility of military aggression. So that's going on. Just saying. We've lost 12 years of international intervention in important relations that have been neglected. So, gosh, I'm just showing you because somebody brought it up in chat. Like I said, Telegram is silent. Things are quiet right now. Very quiet. No alerts, no news, nothing. There were, significant strikes in Tehran and in Iran tonight. There were. I gotta check my fire. Oh yeah, we need wood. Get that fire going. It's a little chilly. No more coffee, that's for sure. That strong coffee was strong. Oh. Yeah, Kevin, the thing is, if, remember, Iran is defenseless. If the United States wants to hit any target or Israel right now, they can. It's not like they could stop them. If they want to hit the power plant east of Tehran, they could. But what are the ramifications? What are the consequences of that? Are they going to attack the Gulf states? Attack their infrastructure and their water infrastructure? Then what? Oh my gosh. So, I don't know. Would you do the symbolic strike and hit, like I said, Tehran only? Because he said starting with the biggest one. Now, that could mean anything. I think the logical choice would be Tehran to make a statement, if you're going to do it. I'm just saying. I hate when it's like that. I get my bearings all messed up. Oh. Just doing that is bothering my eyes. Okay, where are we? Tehran. Where's my labels? How come I can't see? This car. Tehran should be right there. Do I have to look it up? How come I'm not seeing labels? Even on satellite imagery, it's like there's suspicious looking places. Do you know what I mean? There's the Caspian. Even on this, it's suspicious looking, a lot of these places. The topography. Oh my God, am I not seeing it? Because the monitor's all the way over there. It's too far away. I knew I was close. Okay, so it's to the east. I forget where it is. The power plant. It's in the suburbs. Their power plant. I don't know what it's called, so I can't just like look it up. I know it's to the east. Oh my God, trying to figure it out like this is like, it's cray-cray. If somebody wants to look it up for me, see what the name of the power plant near Tehran. It should stand out. I might have to look it up. It's on the outside to the east. I know that. It could be any fucking, excuse my language, anywhere. Where's the, what, let me see. I'm going to look it up because it's going to drive me nuts. Would it be that one? It's not the one on the screen. I got to look for it. Can you believe it? I can't. Do I have to look it up on Wikipedia? Near what? Near Omid? Omid? That's not coming up. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to look it up like this now. We're gonna have to go to the list. Okay, Tehran province. Fossil. In service. Tehran province. Those are dams. We don't want hydraulic dams. Natural power station. Okay, let's try this. Near, I can't see that. I gotta put my glasses on. Because I'm not seeing that on the list. Omid? Let me try to type it again. I can't read that far away. come it's not freaking finding it? I put it in. But it's not working. See, I hit it, but it's not working for some freaking reason. It's not working. Okay, raise fossil. They have a lot of dams. Not for nothing. They have a lot. I'm gonna go nuts now. Okay, hold on. This is it. Here's one of them. It's in Tehran. I found it. It's Ray Power Station. I was saying Switzerland. Can you freaking believe it? Whoa. I was right there. Well, what the hell is that? Why did this one come up? Why did Natanz come up? I didn't choose Natanz. It's around, there it is. I would have never found that shit. What, that's the company. That's the holding company. Jesus. All right, I'm going to have to move this here because I can't see. This makes more sense. It's zooming out. Oh, this is it. This is definitely it. This is definitely it. That right there. That's their power plant for Tehran. So you know where they're going to hit. Now, would they hit the infrastructure or would they just hit the facility that controls all the power? I don't think they're going to hit this. I think they would just go for the power station itself. In other words, you're not going to wipe it all out, the infrastructure. You're just going to take out the power capability in here. You know what I mean? So all you really got to do is hit this, which is going to cause significant damage, but you're not going to do the damage like you would if you hit this. So they can hit it, send a message, definitely do damage, but keep the infrastructure intact. Just hit this area. Do you know what I mean? And there's no way this is going to work. It might. Oh shit, no. I didn't think so. Even though it's outlined in yellow, it's not going to work. It's pretty hard to miss actually on the satellite. let's see where. Oh my God, it's right there. It's right in the heart. It's just to the east. Garage. Oh, that would be pretty bad. That would not be good. But that might be a target. That might be the target. If you're going to go after a power station. You could probably figure it supplies this whole area. That is cray cray. That's the company Renewable Energy Association. That's like office. Yeah, that'd be bad. What time is it in? Yeah, you can't mistake them. You can't. Can we defend? Can't we defend the strait with our air defense? I mean, when you look at the Persian Gulf, and there are mountains, the terrain is not an easy terrain. Forget about the coastal areas, but they could have missiles. We have to take all that shit out. The drone threat, the missile threat, all that has to be eliminated. That's easier said than done. I don't know. I mean, we've been pounding them, but my gosh. Oh, we got a telegram now. I bet you it's the other side. If I had to guess, it's definitely the other side. They're the only ones that would post at this time in the morning, unless something crazy is going on. But they usually are the only ones that post at this time. Oh. There's Karg. Ma, what is it?
What do you mean, what is it?
What's going on?
I can come here?
I'm live. Just please leave me in peace. And AB's going to call you in any minute.
So what?
So, you could see. Look at the mountains. Now, they kind of back off in the territory, but there's a lot of places they could hide stuff. You know what I mean? You got to clear this. And I'm sure they are. But it's like range after range.
Oh.
Mom, please, I'm live.
So?
Everybody heard that one, right?
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, they did.
Oh, yeah, they did.
We all people are human beings. I mean, what's
Oh,
what's
my
going on?
God. But do you see the terrain? I might have to stop going on live because I can't deal with this when I'm live. Everybody, I just want you to know that. Anyway, so this terrain is tough. Now by the strait, it's more inland. But again, you're going to have to clear this out. that's a challenge on that terrain. You know that they've been hiding shit all over the place.
You have a cereal book?
No, I do not. Actually, I do.
This one's the
Yeah, that's the problem. Is I'm gonna see if I give her this and she leaves so we can do this stream continue in peace. All right, Mom, I'm live. Do you
Okay,
understand?
then would you please stop it
Okay.
already?
I'm live.
So, then are you alive?
So again, that's a challenge. The terrain. And it's a lot. It's a big country. And it's like layers and layers. I mean, this is a lot to cover. And you can see it like here, it just lines up. Look at all these ridges. Look at this. They just go on. And we can't get that low, you know, but you can see. I mean, you're talking about some crazy terrain. Now, I don't know if we're able to get into, I don't know if Google, my gosh, could there be a place we can go here in Google? Oh my God, the noise is driving me nuts.
What?
Yes, Mom, I'm live.
What noise?
Your noise.
What this is no noise here, nobody.
She says there's no noise. Can you believe it?
No.
They don't have roads to do it on Google. Oh shit, they do. Now look at this, look at this. That's what they're dealing with. That. And it's on both sides. But you don't have to worry about the one side. But you're going to have to deal with these mountainous areas. This is not a joke. The map does not do it justice. That is the issue. And behind this ridge is another ridge. And another ridge. So take that into consideration. Now, they have obviously the tech, heat signature, whatever they use to figure out what's where. They have the tech. They've been checking this area out for months. As far as like the drone, the MQ, or the Triton. And obviously from space. So they know. But still, you have to be sure you clean this area up from any threats to the strait. And that is a major task. A major task. And we were just looking at the mountains over here. I don't know if I can get down to here where we could see across. That's just on that side. And that's their ridge here. You can imagine what it's like on the other side. You're not going to get this. I want to see if I can get right on the tip here so we can look across. I don't think it's going to work. Google is not your friend here. Maybe. Maybe. We're not going to see it. Not going to see it. But it kind of looks like that. It's going to look like that. Because it's like the same topography on both sides. It's crazy. And that's what you got to deal with on the other side. That is tough. That is tough. And that's the best I can do because we're not going to, unless there's, because the visibility doesn't look that good when they did this. And I don't think we can get any closer because it's that yellow outline. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let me try here. I don't know if I was just there. It's not gonna work. Maybe it will. The visibility is a little better, but you can see the mountains in the background. But it's still hard to see. Let me see if it lets me go further. Oh man. You could see it off in the distance, but it's hard. That's this side. You see it? Off in the distance, it's hazy, so it's hard to see it. But that's what they gotta freaking deal with. Big mountains. That is not easy. On the other side of the strait. So you gotta eliminate that threat. Not just on the immediate coastline, but inland. From drones and missiles. I mean, that's tough. Okay, we got more coming in. You have to eliminate that threat. The IDF has begun a wide scale of strikes targeting Iranian terror regime infrastructure in Tehran right now. Just issued. Just now. There's nothing else new coming out. That they're saying, the IDF is saying right now, that was that sound. They're hitting Tehran right now. Later, Mark. That's old news. State Department says Americans should take caution anywhere in the world. Okay. Again, if you take out the power plants, can and will and it's on Spotify. I think the song just came out on Spotify. The Irish. I got a notification. Looks like Spotify may have approved that already. It's funny, I would have to pay for my own stuff. Like, there's no way. I don't even know what that was. I don't see it. My number one song is my bike ride song. It's the first one I wrote. It's not out yet. Nope, not yet. I just got an email, but I'm not seeing it. It's crazy. There it is. The Emerald Isle. Oh, it has been submitted. It is on Spotify. Spotify pre-save. Share. Email. What? My publisher is saying it's there, but it's not. They clean up the sound. I love that. The way they clean it up.
Standing on a hill of Tara, the rightful high king stands tall. Island of destiny, poetically roars, powerful Irish symbol.
It's a clip. Ha! They put a preview clip. That's what that is. It's a preview clip. So the song's not ready yet. They put a preview clip of the song. That's kind of funny. I don't know if I have the sound on here. There's no sound on. Now it's on. I was wondering if that sound was coming from my computer or something. It's coming from there. It's coming from somewhere. Where is that sound coming from? This one. Whew. Now that sound is coming from the Lebanon camera. That's Jerusalem. Okay. Whew. Niche made me figure it out. I was like, what is he listening to? The social medias are really quiet. I'm trying to figure out what that noise is in my background. I don't know if somebody's in the room. Or if that's the dog. I gotta figure this out. It's driving me nuts. Oh, it's someone in the room. Okay, 16 minutes ago, more witness reports coming in from Tehran suggesting loud explosions at dawn Monday. It's happening right now. Several countries surrounding the Persian Gulf reported missile and drone alerts early Monday local time, with Kuwait, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates all saying they were intercepting drones and missiles or responding to threats. They continue to target the Arab countries. It's insane. Do they really want, except for Saudi Arabia? Oh no, it's listed there. Saudi Arabia is there. Okay, state-affiliated media, Mer News, reporting that at least one person was killed in an airstrike on Iran's local radio station, southern port city of Bandar Abbas. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer will chair an emergency meeting on Monday on the economic fallout from the Iran war, with Finance Minister Rachel Reeves and Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey attending. Oh boy. German MEP Hannah Newman warns President Trump's ultimatum to Iran risks widening the war. Hitting civilian infrastructure in Iran, especially nuclear side, risks disaster, she posted on X. This is not strategy, this is madness. That's what she put. What is the noises going on here? What is that? Oil prices rose on Sunday after Iran threatened to close the Strait of Hormuz. What's going on now here? Brent crude went up to 114, but that's been fluctuating. Iran signals it will not back down after Trump power grid threat. Oh boy. We'll see what tomorrow's deadline brings. Or does it bring nothing? Good night, Eric. Have a great night. And don't forget about the song. It'll be published by tomorrow by the time you wake up. Share it. Spread the love. I think I hear morning prayer there. That wasn't noise coming from the living room. This is this person, I think they're eating. I was like, where's that sound coming from? I thought it was my mother. It's this person. I was blaming her. It wasn't even her. It's the person on coming through the audio through the camera. Now that is the stove. But the person munching out, sounds like they're munching out. They're munching out. They're munching. Hey, I mean, I'd be munching too. I do it all the time. Now that's Tycho drinking water. Gabaco. Yeah, I didn't see this video with this explosion. Oh, this was on the night of March 19th. That is one heck of an explosion, though. The one we seen earlier, and Tusi showed it also, but look at that shockwave. Holy shit. Wow. Wow, you could see it. Holy. Look at it. I hope nobody was near that. That is massive. Oh my God. That is crazy. I gotta get this video. What, Mom?
Do you hear that meow?
That's not a meow. That's a video that I'm playing on the screen. It's someone yelling. That's unbelievable. I'm sorry. I apologize, everybody, what you could hear in the background. She thought it was a cat. Wow. That is unbelievable. I gotta do this for a second because I gotta use some software to download that video. It's gonna appear on that screen. This is a paid software that I use. So I can download that video. I've never seen that before. Like the shockwave could be seen like that. That's crazy. I got it. I downloaded it. I had a couple of videos I was going to show earlier that I downloaded. I don't remember what they are, but they were before I was going to come on. Oh yeah, that one. That one. That was from earlier. This is pretty crazy too. In Iran, Tehran. Oof. It's from earlier tonight. And they're hitting him again now. Wow. That is crazy. That is wild. What is this one? Oh, CENTCOM released this. Okay, it's looping. Pretty wild. Seven minutes ago, it's still going on. More reports from Tehran suggesting loud explosions. Israeli military says it's begun a wide-scale wave of strikes targeting Iranian infrastructure in Tehran. That's happening right now. That was 7 minutes ago. Wow. It's going down in Tehran right now. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, that shock wave was crazy, Brian. There's not much coming out on X or Telegram, as it's in the early morning hours over there.
Hey. Sit down.
I'm checking though. I think everybody's waiting for tomorrow evening to see what happens, if anything happens.
He was sitting over here, and he got aggressive with me. Psycho.
Hmm.
Look at him. He took toy and everything. Weird.
So, the people that support the movement in Iran are saying don't hit the grid for this reason. If the power grid is hit at scale, it changes everything. Any realistic chances of a coordinated revolution collapses immediately. Tens of millions will be pushed into prolonged outages. Even with emergency repairs, expect strict electricity rationing until at least mid-2030s. There would be no rally around the flag. Instead, widespread anger would be directed at all sides, the US, Israel, and the regime. Iran would quite literally be turned into a third world country overnight. So they're saying don't do it. I have no idea. I'm a little busy at the moment. I don't think he's going to do it. I don't think the president is going to hit the infrastructure in Iran. I guess tomorrow we'll find out. Oh shit. What is this? Seven Chinese around Taiwan. Taiwan's Ministry of National Defense detected the presence of 7 Chinese naval vessels and 3 official ships operating around its territorial waters at 6 a.m. local time on Monday.
What are you doing that for, though? Check it on that. Are they gonna involve something?
So this is starting to come up.
Oh, that's not, man. So many people suffering.
Are the Chinese going to move on Taiwan in the middle of all this?
That's it.
They could. We're really spread thin over there right now. I know the Washington is docked in Japan, but don't know. That just came on my in an email. They could be testing it. Yeah, 13 minutes ago it said more witness reports coming from Tehran suggesting loud explosions at dawn Monday. From what I understand, sailors on the U.S. Navy ships can hear the bombings and sometimes feel the impact vibrations. I would find that is a strange experience. So would I. I remember being on my dad's boat, and this is not a comparison, but it was the Statue of Liberty celebration in 1988 in New York City, and the boat was parked as close as we could to where the police blocked it off, where the barges were for the fireworks, 4th of July. And you could feel the concussions coming from the fireworks above, because it was like right above us. You could feel it. Imagine that, just feeling that, the fireworks. I can't imagine. I can't even imagine what it would feel like near something like that. Oh my God. Can't even imagine. There was a video yesterday when I think it was in Dimona. They were so lucky. It is scary to watch. I'm going to see if I find that video on Telegram. It is scary. She was so close to, you just got to see it. I don't want to describe it. I got to see if I can find it. I was like, oh my God, they're so lucky. They weren't standing in a certain place when that happened. What's this one? I haven't seen this one. This is a different one. I haven't seen this one. You could hear the sirens in the distance. I'm watching it first because I got to make sure I can share it. Oh my God! Holy shit. It's something I could show. This was in Dimona. Check this out. Oh my God. There's another one though. See how the sirens went off? But they don't. Oh my God. Oh my God. But there's another one. Oh, that's graphic. We can't show that. Okay, it's not coming from this feed. Let me see if I can find it.
Look at the pancakes, dude. Nissan, my car. Nissan.
Mom, I am live. Can you please? I'm trying to find it. They share so many videos, you know, it's like, you'd be surprised how much is put out there per day. A lot's happened in the last 24 to 48 hours in Israel. I'm still scrolling to yesterday. think it's on this one. Nope, not on that one.
Try that Sadie.
Probably, he said he was gonna call. Is it this one? Nope. It is so scary when you look at this stuff. It is. Can't imagine. The thing is, I followed numerous Telegram accounts. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Alarm. Metula. Misgav Am.
It might be this one. This account. Yes, here it is. I found it. Oh my god. I'm not going to be able to stream for much longer if she bothers me. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. Look how close she was to that window. Oh my god. Look at that. Look how close. Oh my god. The pressure. Thank God she sat up. Oh my God. Thank God she got up. Thank God she got up. For real. Look, she was seated right there. She got up. Look, she got up. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's such a close call. That one freaked me out yesterday. Oh, look at the pressure. The power, the force of it. Look at that. That is crazy. That is crazy. That's the video I was looking for. That is way, way, way too close. That is scary. Exactly, Navy Mom. Exactly. Imagine if she wouldn't have got up when she did.
Didn't he say he was gonna call me?
Yes, he said he was going to call you.
So how come it's ringing and stuff?
It's because now you probably have to call him back because you weren't in the room when the phone went off. That's why. Call him back. Oh, shit. Cooper just made an announcement. They're launching missiles and drones from populated areas, and you need to stay inside for right now. Cooper said in a message to Iranians, there will be a clear signal at some point, as the president has indicated, for you to be able to come out. Holy shit. That was 4 minutes ago. So the admiral sent a message to the Iranian people. They're launching missiles and drones from populated areas, and you need to stay inside for right now.
Can you call him back?
I'll be right back, everybody. Go ahead.
What's your attitude?
Go over there.
Go ahead. Go over there.
Yeah. We're probably not going to see videos till the morning of what's going on in Iran right now. But yeah, Navy Mom, that's horrible. But they might be hitting targets right now in populated areas in Iran and Tehran. Because they always do that. They put it in populated areas. This is where we're at the point now. This is where we're at the point that we got to start hitting the more populated areas where they have that stuff at. And they do that on purpose to endanger civilians, obviously. For him to put that message out, that's... I'm going to look this up now. That was just issued a few minutes ago. I may have to, at some point... What?
Call him because I can't do anything. He says pound, he says this.
All right, let's see if he calls you back. Just wait to see if he calls you back. That's all you could do right now. Here, take your phone. See if he calls you back. What is that now? Whose phone is that?
Baby,
Mom, please leave the room.
no te acuerdas, yo me voy a encargar de ti, baby, pero no-
She's getting mad at me. We could all hear her call. She's getting mad at me. Can you believe this, people?
Yes, I am.
Please leave the room.
Yeah, I know.
She's kidding me. What's going on here? So they're saying, check this out, what the other side is saying. This is some bizarre conspiracy stuff. While the story, check this out. Remember the alleged launch of 2 missiles from Iran toward the Diego Garcia? Look how they're spinning this now. While the storyline tells us that Iran launched missiles that can reach 2,500 miles, it's still hard to imagine how Iran suddenly doubled their missile range overnight after the story came out. While we'll never know the truth, I wouldn't be surprised if Israel launched a missile from a submarine and the USA shot it down. Trump was not pleased with the lack of help that has been so far been put forth by the UK and other European allies. But once they put the fear factor into Europe the other day, suddenly Trump got the promised help he wanted by other allies joining him into opening the Strait of Hormuz. That's how they're spinning it now. That it wasn't actually Iranian missiles. That it was a freaking missile launched by Israel from a sub and we shot it down to make it look like if it was Iran shooting these longer range missiles that they claimed they never had. This is crazy. So now they're blaming Israel for launching it from like a submarine and we shot it down pretending it was from Iran heading to Diego Garcia. That just came out. They're spinning that. That's crazy. Wow. I'm not surprised at anything at this point, to be honest. I'm not. That is crazy. I can't believe they came out with that one. Like I said, I'm not surprised. Why does this look like it's not updating? It is really quiet on X, Telegram. It is really quiet.
Homefront Command update. Incident ended. The incident has ended in the following areas.
מטולה, משגב עם,
So the all clear just came through. What's up, Chris? Yeah, I'm trying to find more information, but it's really quiet right now. What's up, Dave? It is BS. That there's so much propaganda and misinformation, and it could give you a headache. It really can't. It just. I mean, there's so much noise. Purposely done to add to the confusion. It's a lot. Tomorrow we'll see the videos, what's going on in Tehran right now. Tomorrow we'll see it coming out because it's happening right now. Or at least over the last few hours. Yeah, right? What a crazy spin. The other side put that out. Of course they would. I'm not surprised. I'm going to actually look into that. Because I know there's a meeting today. It's today now. In the UK. And I don't know what the hell this is. BBC. Oh gosh. Do you even want to see it? That's, yeah, it comes as, oh God. There's going to be a meeting today, this morning. So that's coming out. nothing else coming out.
Really, how come he's not picking up when I call him back?
Because maybe he's sleeping. Maybe he's busy. Just hang up. He'll call you back if he sees it.
Hey, bro, call me back whenever you have time to do.
All right, you can hang up now because otherwise the message will just keep going. Hang up now. I showed that earlier, that video. I actually downloaded it. I'll be right back. As a matter of fact, I think it might be time for me to take a break because there's too much distraction here. I can't focus with this going on in the background. It's really difficult.
Deal. This is my friend.
All right, let me solve this issue in this room and we'll continue because this is not good for me. Okay, here. You can go to your room now. Let him call you back. He'll call you back. If he sees the message, he'll call you back. Yeah, it's that time of morning where the information slows down completely. So I may take a break myself. What's up, Sarah? I played my Battle for Britain song earlier. I wrote oh my God. I wrote a song for Ireland though tonight. Just saying. I did. Mom is trying to call her friend in the background. This will go on for years in other countries. It's not just in Iran. How do we stop them?
Please leave your message for
All right, time. There's a number. I had to mute. The number could be heard on the stream. She's saying she's gonna. You don't. She's saying stuff to me in Spanish now. But you know what? I think at this point, because it's really impossible for me to speak to all of you while this is going on in the background, I may have to end the stream. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate, but I may have to do it because this can't continue. So all of you, have a great night. Be well, be blessed, be safe. Like I said, unfortunately, I'm going to end the stream because I just can't do this with this distraction. I just can't. And she says, go to the other room when all my equipment is sitting right here. Like I could just pick up and go to another room. This is what I deal with in the background. It would be easier if she left the room and go to her room, but she has to stay here. Yeah, this is her house. She has to stay here. Anyway, everybody, be well, be blessed, be safe. I'm going to get off because I'm getting really frustrated at this point.